Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna do a little bit of commentary on top of my gameplay there. I'm a little bit tired there, so sorry, but this is the exact same game that I almost failed there. And when I say almost failed, I don't mean I came close to losing the mission in itself, but it's really about like how I lost two of my Grey Knights. So some of you already saw in my last video what happened, but yeah, this is that game. This is the one. And after I lost two of my Grey Knights, I just kept going. So it's pretty fair. I decided to. So right now it's not live. Right now I'm just commenting over my gameplay. But yeah, I wanted to do comments on Mortarion because there's a few things that I'm not sure if people saw it or not, but that would be great. And of course, that would be also great to explain to you guys what I'm doing live. So this game already happened, so I cannot like show you certain things. I cannot like show you some uh, weapons or abilities that are very important. I would like to do that with Mortarion though. I would like to do that so you guys can see what my plan is. But for this mission, let's go back to this mission. But for this mission, I really wanted to go as fast as possible when it came to reach the inner sanctum. So I will fight my way in. It's all the way to the top of that church. But yeah, I wanted to get there, execute the guys who run out of the warp there, because when you reach the inner sanctum and Vakir starts her prayers or whatever to call her Drago, well, when she starts, there is a warp rift that will open next turn, right? And I took my chaplain and I equipped the armor that allows me to carry more grenades and have a wider AoE, and my Justicar to execute people with the Endbringer, my Interceptor so that I could teleport and kill many people on the way, and of course my Librarian so that I could teleport everyone in, and also decrease the warp surge. The chaplain, I don't use the chaplain that much nowadays, but it is pretty cool, especially when one of his abilities, he's able to give willpower back every time you use every time you warp charge your attacks, your abilities. When you use a warp charge, Force Strike or Psybolt or those things, you get one willpower back. That's very that's actually great. I don't use the execute ability that much. Same thing with to get more armor with Aegis Shield. I don't use it that much. I really take the chaplain for his ability to give willpower back, because after an update a long time ago, you could no longer get multiple willpower. And by that, I mean you can go to some old videos, not of me though, but very old from a year ago. I believe you could see that some people, you get like triple kill or quadruple kill. Like you get the same amount of willpower from the kills. You know what I mean? Like if you get 3 kills, you get 3 willpower, but not anymore. So in our day and age of this Chaos Gate Demon Hunters there, well, you do not get as much willpower anymore. The Assassins will probably get the same treatment, because right now you have a cooldown for your abilities, and they're turn-based. No, wait. Yeah, turn-based for some Assassins. So, for example, you can execute an enemy instantaneously. You can kill an enemy instantaneously, and the cooldown is like 8 turns. Well, if you get 8 kills, and by that I mean if you manage to get a 8 kills, like a multi-kill, you can get your ability back. You know what I mean? It's very useful with the Colossus Assassin. Uh, so if you have a cooldown of 4, let's use 3. Let's say you have a cooldown of 3 after using certain abilities. Well, you know, you can get a triple kill, and it's back on. It's back, but it's more likely gonna change. And there hasn't been an update. There's a lot of bug. Like there's so many stuff right now that are not working in the game correctly. I don't know what's taking so long. There might be a major like some major change right now, but I don't know. I don't know. That's something else. So this is where it all went to shit. By the way, right there. Yeah. The bolter I'm using with my librarian is absolutely great. First of all, the librarian is great with this bolter in particular. The librarian can go through armor when using Psybolt. That's one of his abilities, and he gets an extra 3 critical damage when he uses a Psybolt. So I believe that this Psybolt, the one that enhances your ability to get a critical chance, you know, this bolter is pretty good. So there, they all fucking died. Not all, I mean not all, but I was okay at that moment. Not now, like not got okay. This there, I was not okay. But before I was like, there is no problem. If they fall, they're gonna come back up. And then I saw the skulls when they fell, and I was like, oh no, they're dead. And then confirmation, yeah, they're fucking dead for the entire mission. So I did not expect that. I thought that it would actually come back up. And the worst thing is that I think it's also new. I think it wasn't like this before the last update. I think I read somewhere that now you can die in that mission if you fall off the cliff. You do not get back up or something. Or maybe I'm just like making this up. I remember reading something about falling to your death somewhere after an update. But yeah. So my plan kind of got ruined. You know, I really wanted to use my chaplain, my librarian to teleport everyone, and of course my Justicar to execute the guys coming out of the warp rift when you reach the inner sanctum. So that's not happening. Fortunately, I still have Vakir. Otherwise, I would not be able to pursue the mission. But you know, I have Vakir, I have my chaplain, and I have my interceptor. So the interceptor will do pretty much all the work there. My chaplain will be used to really cover some situations because at least he has a little bit of armor. And yeah, so I'm gonna use my chaplain to take most of the damage, and I'm gonna use my interceptor to kill most of the enemies. I'm pretty sure that's that's that. So with my chaplain, the interceptor will be able to use Force Strike a lot, and will not be penalized by losing too much willpower, because of course with my litany here, I can give willpower back whenever he uses Force Strike, at least 2 times for my interceptor, because the interceptor, just like the Justicar, can get 2 autos per turn instead of just 1. That's one of their abilities. So I can use 2 Force Strike and get I can use as many Force Strike as I have action points. But what I'm trying to say is, when I use Force Strike, my willpower will come back, at least 1 willpower, and that's pretty much how much a Force Strike needs. You know, it needs 1 willpower. Look at this. So Force Strike, willpower back from the chaplain, and willpower back from the kill. So I get 2 willpower. Then I'm going to use Force Strike again. So now I will get... did I use Force Strike? I forgot. Let me see. Yep. No, I don't see it. God damn it. Okay, maybe I used it. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. But now I'm pretty much good, you know, because well, this interceptor does a lot of critical damage thanks to a bunch of tournaments and augmentics. Now I just need to teleport the Valkyrie out of there. I'm pretty sure this is what I did. Yep. So I did put some shields, some Aegis shield on my chaplain because I would like him to get attacked by the brute over here, the hell brute there. And it happened, so that's pretty cool. I was close from knocking all of my shields there, but that's enough, right? He took the damage. That's pretty cool. Now those guys are gonna have a hard time reaching the inner sanctum, so I can straight up just go and move on. I'm just gonna kill the Hellbrute just to make sure that things are not gonna go. I could just let the. I could have, not killed the Hellbrute and just move on. But it's better safe than sorry. That like this guy is close to the inner sanctum, so I don't want to be in too much problem. I'm getting the seed there, and of course I can use willpower without any. I can use force strike without restriction at least 2 times because of my chaplain. Like I said, I don't use my chaplain for executions for extra critical damage or whatever. Like it's really about willpower. They nerfed the hell out of willpower in this game. And I'm scared that they're gonna nerf because I don't think a lot of people went through the game doing what I did on such a large scale, on such a long amount of time. So since the game has become, because the reason why I'm saying this is because the reason they removed how much willpower you gain from kills is because it made the game too easy. So that was a bad move, honestly. I would have, if I were them, I would have kept that mechanic at least in easy and normal difficulty, and maybe remove it in legendary or ruthless, so that you don't get as many willpower, so it's more challenging. But they removed it across the board, and now I'm scared that when they see that you can actually enjoy this game like we used to, because it was really enjoyable. From not from my experience, but from what I saw, you could really use your willpower and your abilities, and some of your abilities are so how do you call this, they consume so much willpower. Like for example, to teleport strike people, with that lightning bolt over there. If you want to teleport strike people, that's 3 willpower. Maybe it made sense back then when you could get like 2 kills. All right, that's cool. You got 2 willpower back, so it basically cost you 1 willpower. So that made a lot of sense. That was pretty cool. But now you do not get your willpower. This is really punishing. Using your willpower is so punishing in some situations. It's insane. Like they could at least decrease the cost of some attacks. You know what I mean? But that's not what they did. So they completely nerfed your willpower gain, but they did not change how much it costs to just teleport somewhere, or what I mean is to do certain attacks. Like, I think it's called Fury of the Ancients or something. It's like the ability of the Paladin that can do an AoE of lightning and thunder and or something. Well, this thing, when you warp charge it, it's full willpower. Maybe it made sense back then when it was if you could kill 4 people, you made those full willpower back. But now it costs 4 willpower, and no matter how many dudes you kill, you get 1. So then they did not change shit. They did not reduce it. They could at least make it like 2 willpower, or just I don't like 3. But no, they like it's sometimes it's really not worth it. It's really not. You have those guys who have the awesome abilities, But by the time you use them, or if you use them too many times, you're out of willpower. So maybe it forces you then to change a little bit. Like, I get it, but it could be better. It could be better. And now I'm scared that they're gonna nerf the tournament thing at some point, because I decided to to post that thing online, and if one of them ends up looking at what I did, I'm scared that they're gonna be like, hey, wait a second, this guy's having a good time. That's not fair. Let's fucking remove the whole tournament thing. Even though if they do this, dude, it's not even for majority of player. If they do this, it's for the minority of player who literally just like have nothing to do. I'm not saying that I have no life right now, but man, I never played a game so much. You know what I mean? And I don't think most people will play the game like I did. So like, if they do this, it's really because they don't want you to enjoy certain parts of their game. Like, it's part of their mechanics, and they remove the fact that you can get more willpower than just one. But some, some now some units, the Calix's assassin, specifically her, when she kills someone using the Forbidden Touch, basically her melee attack, when she kills someone using that, she gets 3 willpower, which is insane. None of her abilities require that much willpower. You know what I mean? But you still gotta go, in range. Ah, shit, guys, I forgot to explain what I was doing here. So this is what I wanted to do from the beginning. This is why I brought the, god damn it, my Justicar with Endbringer. That Albard is pretty good. It allows me to get 2 action points from executions. Now I don't have anything to get me action points back. Like, I don't have a weapon that allows me to do so more easily. I just have this sword. It enhances my crit chance, but yeah. So yeah, I wanted to bring my Justicar here to execute them, and if there are some people left, my Interceptor would, of course, dispose of them, like get rid of remaining threats, and wait for the end here. Of course, with the Librarian, I could reduce like the Warp Surge. I could decrease it, so that was the plan. But as you can see, it's still doable, still possible to do so. And now I don't plan on using my psychic abilities, so that Punish the Witch is pretty good. And of course, this is the last turn, so that's good. So yeah, they're scaring me because this is something I'm seeing in many games. Is when you have too much fun, they take it away. I've been, okay, I will not talk about my life, my personal life there, but I personally do not understand when you have so much fun in the game, you ruin it. Like, it is so much fun to use your ability and willpower to like get some stuff done, and you watched it, you saw that, and you were like, let's remove that very thing that people enjoy. Let's make our game more difficult. And this is what I said earlier. It's like, do it for legendary, do it for ruthless, but not across all difficulties. At that point, you say, okay, well, the game is way too easy in easy mode, so let's make all mode legendary. Yeah, for me, this is how it sounds. It makes no fucking sense. Like, it is nonsense, guys. It is nonsense, and you should not remove something that is so enjoyable. Like, first of all, there's no fucking how do you call this, new game plus. There is no new game plus in your game, and I've been bamboozled, especially at the end. When I first ended the game, I saw Ektar at the end of a cinematic saying, "What do we do, Commander?" Or what do you say, or something? And he says, like, basically, "Are we done here?" And I thought that you could just keep on going with the campaign while the getting rid of, I don't know, everything, or at least having endless missions. When he said, "Are we done here?" I really thought that you were giving a choice to stay and fight the Bloom, or at least the remaining. And even if it makes no sense, for me, it would not be a problem. First of all, I don't know why I thought this, but I thought that we could bring Caldo Drago on other missions when you're done, like as a new ability. You know what I mean? Like, not new ability. Uh, like kind of like a new game plus, where, okay, I will not spoil other games, but let's say there is a game in which you play certain characters, and when you finish the game, well, you can play them even though it makes no fucking sense. You know what I mean? Like, for me, this game could be so much more. It could be so much fun, especially since we lost the commander in the tutorial. At least give us commander a new commander. Like, apparently we are a commander, but we do nothing on the battle. We just order people around. But the previous commander was actually going on the battlefield instead of staying in the ship all the time. So maybe you could give us you know something. Okay, I'm just, and now it's just pure fantasy. That's not gonna happen. But Cal Drago, come on, like, just one mission. That's not cool, man. Like, of course, Caldor Drago is stuck in the warp. It doesn't have to, like, literally, that's all he is. Like, he's fucking stuck in the fucking warp, doing nothing over there. Well, of course, he is fighting demons, but come on, like, look at this. Could we at least get him outside? Like, use him in other scenarios. God damn it. Anyways, um, it doesn't have to make a lot of sense. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to make sense. Like, we know, but a new game plus would be so cool, and especially since if you have one save, or sadly you saved like at the wrong moment and now you cannot go back anymore. Like, you're stuck with the bad choices you made. You know what I mean? And you have to restart the game for the very beginning if you want, like, to do other things. What I'm trying to say here is, you've been through the campaign 600 days in or 700 days in, and you realize that you made some bad choices, really bad. You cannot go back. But with a new game plus, you can use your knights, you can use all of your new knowledge while not fucking wasting your time at the beginning of the game. This game is so annoying, dude, especially at the. I love this game, but I have to fucking, like, at least say, like, what's wrong with it at some point. But there is no, like, you cannot restart the game with your current knights, with your abilities, and even the same ship. And when you look at how the game works, it actually changes nothing in terms of, like, it doesn't break the game. You're just more powerful, and that could also allow you to straight up go in legendary with your I don't know, your other saved game. You just you just press new game plus, you choose the difficulty, and it takes all of your knights to that level. I don't know, man. I don't know how it works. This It could be so much more. Listen, all right. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Um, I'm not even playing live, but I will. I will do play live. For Mortarian, and I'm pretty sure I will kill him 2 times, because there is one thing I need to show you guys, and there is the actual game. So God damn it! In both cases, it's the game. I'm gonna play the game, but I'm gonna kill him once using a special thing I learned, and I'm gonna kill him a second time, like, regularly. Like, just how it was meant to be. So that's that. I'll see you I'll see you guys. I don't know when. Shit. I'm trying to think when I'm gonna do this. Does I need to play live? Okay. Well, I'll see you guys next time for sure, and it's gonna be for Mortarian. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All right. Take care, guys.